Snap! That's the sound of jaws nearly taking your tail off, and you've been alive for exactly 43 seconds. Welcome to life as a lemon shark. You're literally swimming for your life while your umbilical cord is still attached. Your own mother just tried to eat you, and she's not done trying. The miracle of birth in shark world comes with a side of attempted filicide. Your first accomplishment isn't crying or breathing, it's dodging death. Congrats on surviving minute 1. Only about 2.6 million more minutes to go if you're lucky. Right now, you're only about 2 feet long with that signature lemon yellow color that blends perfectly with the sandy bottom. Cute? Maybe to humans watching National Geographic. To literally everything else in the ocean, you look like a swimming snack pack. First order of business: don't die. Sounds simple, but when you're barely the size of a ruler and everything wants to eat you, it's a full-time job. Bigger sharks, groupers, barracudas. They're all eyeing you like you're the last pizza slice at a sleepover party. Even your own siblings might take a bite if they get hungry enough. Family values aren't exactly a thing in shark world. You instinctively head for the mangroves. The tangled underwater root systems are like nature's daycare center for baby sharks. The roots are too dense for bigger predators to navigate, which means you get to practice swimming without becoming someone's lunch. Smart move. You tuck yourself between the roots, your yellowish body blending with the sunlight filtering through murky water. This is home for now. Hours turn to days as you learn to shark properly. Swimming isn't just about moving forward, it's your everything. Stop swimming and you stop breathing. No pressure or anything. Your gills need constant water flow, so even when you sleep, you've got to keep moving. Imagine running a marathon while taking a nap. That's your life now. Your first meal is whatever fits in your mouth. Tiny fish? Yes, please. Small crustacean? Down the hatch. Your teeth are already sharp little triangles designed for gripping slippery prey. You don't chew, just grab, gulp, and go. Table manners aren't a priority when you're at the bottom of the food chain. Day after day, you patrol the same nursery areas, learning the layout of every root, every sandy patch. This is your neighborhood for the next few years. You get bigger, not quickly, but steadily. By your first birthday, you've grown another foot. The bigger you get, the fewer things try to eat you. Progress. 4 years zip by in this mangrove sanctuary. You've mastered the art of ambush hunting near the bottom, using your yellow-brown coloring to hide against the sand. Fish swimming above don't see you until it's too late. Chomp. Your diet expands as you grow. Small fish become medium fish, and you start adding stingrays, crabs, and squid to the menu. It's like upgrading from kids' meals to the regular menu. At 5 years old, you're nearly 6 feet long and finally ready to venture beyond the mangroves. The open ocean is calling. Just kidding. You're a lemon shark, not a great white. Your kind sticks to coastal waters, reefs, and river mouths. No deep-sea adventures for you. Your first trip beyond the mangrove nursery is both terrifying and exhilarating. So much space, so many smells. Your senses are on overdrive. Those special jelly-filled pores along your snout detect the tiniest electrical signals from fish hiding under sand. It's like having a built-in metal detector, except instead of loose change, you find dinner. You bump into other lemon sharks now and then. Some are chill, others not so much. Size matters in these encounters. Bigger shark wins, smaller shark backs off. Simple shark politics. You're medium-sized now, so it's a mixed bag of standoffs and strategic retreats. Sometimes you show your teeth and act tough. Other times you tuck tail and zoom away like a kid caught stealing cookies. The shark world has no room for pride or second-place trophies. It's all about living to swim another day. One day you pick up a scent that makes your fins tingle. Blood. Lots of it. You follow the smell like it's a dinner bell, your powerful tail propelling you through the water. You're not alone. Other sharks caught the same scent. It's a feeding frenzy around a dead sea turtle. You muscle your way in, grabbing chunks whenever there's an opening. It's not pretty, but it's protein. The feast lasts minutes before the turtle is reduced to scraps, and everyone disperses like nothing happened. 8 years into your shark life, things get weird. Strange urges start bubbling up during certain seasons. You're sexually mature now, which means it's time to find other lemon sharks who feel equally weird. The dating scene for sharks isn't exactly romantic. No flowers, no dinner dates, just a lot of following female sharks around until they seem receptive. If you're a boy shark, you might even bite her fin during courtship. Nothing says, "I like you" like a love nip, right? Mating happens once a year during breeding season. It's quick, awkward, and honestly not worth describing in detail. Let's just say if sharks could blush, they would. If you're a female shark, congratulations. You're now pregnant for the next 10 to 12 months. That's almost as long as humans, but without the baby showers or cute maternity clothes. Just you swimming around with anywhere from 4 to 17 babies growing inside you. When it's time, you'll head back to the same shallow nursery areas where you were born to deliver your pups. Circle of life and all that. Decade 10 arrives, and you're officially in your shark prime. Nearly 10 feet of sleek predator with over 300 teeth that replace themselves whenever one breaks off. You're not the biggest fish in the sea, but you command respect in your coastal domain. Your daily routine stays pretty consistent. Swim, hunt, rest, repeat. Sharks aren't big on hobbies. Speaking of routines, you're kind of a creature of habit. Unlike those wandering oceanic sharks, you stick to familiar territory. Scientists would call you site faithful, which is a fancy way of saying you're a homebody. You have favorite hunting spots, preferred resting areas, and routes you swim regularly. If sharks had houses, you'd definitely be a suburban type. Life goes on like this for years. Hunt, swim, mate. Avoid bigger predators. You don't ask for much, just a steady supply of fish and the occasional stingray to keep things interesting. Your biggest concerns are tiger sharks and bull sharks who might see you as competition, or worse, dinner. As you approach 20, you start feeling your age. You're not quite as quick on the turns. That stingray you would have easily caught a few years ago, it zips away while you're still changing direction. Getting old isn't fun, even for sharks. One morning, you wake up from your half-sleep. Remember, you never fully sleep because you need to keep swimming to breathe. And notice something's off. There's a strange sensation near your left fin. You try to twist around to see what it is, but shark anatomy doesn't allow for that kind of flexibility. What you don't know is that a nasty infection has set in where a hook once tore your skin. Without antibiotics or medical care, infections are shark kryptonite. Days pass, and swimming gets harder. You're not catching prey as easily, and your energy levels drop. The infection spreads. You find yourself spending more time resting on sandy bottoms, conserving what strength you have left. One particularly tough morning, you struggle to stay in motion. Your mighty tail, once capable of propelling you through water with impressive speed, barely manages weak swishes. The current carries you more than your own power. As you drift, smaller fish that would normally scatter at your approach now swim boldly nearby, as if they know your predator days are winding down. The water feels different today, warmer, brighter somehow. You find yourself floating toward the surface, your body no longer fighting to stay down. The last thing you see is sunlight dancing through the clear blue water, creating patterns that would be beautiful if sharks had any appreciation for aesthetics. But since they don't, your final thought is probably just, "Man, I could really go for one last stingray right now." With extra barb, hold the sand.